Hello, welcome to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of Rebuild 3 Gangs of Deadsville, Episode 7. And yeah, so we found the boys and the hippies, and, well, we're going to try to expand out and keep them at bay. That's the plan, the goal, the hope, the dream. Let's see if we can actually make it a reality. Alright, everyone is doing something, including our guards over here. And it looks like guard duty is about to be done. I know we're supposed to be scared of them, but it's a little hard when zombies keep tripping over themselves like that. I almost didn't have the heart to shoot them. Almost. Okay. They're coming to get you, Barbara! You know how old video games filled the background with thick fog when they wanted to hide the draw distance? Well, that fog can get really creepy when you have to deal with it in real life. Especially when there actually are vicious monsters hunting you in the mists. In the mists? Sure, in the mists. We've been trapped in fog for the past day, and it isn't going away soon. The Zeds still have their keen hearing and sense of smell to track us. But we can't see them coming. It'll be more dangerous than usual for people going outside the fort while this stuff sticks around. Oh, fantastic. 5 days of extra danger from Zambies. Okay, well, at least we know. At least we know. That's okay. Alright, well, we got the workshop. That is pretty darn cool. I suppose, yeah, we can do that. Let's send our boys down here to do a little bit of scout action. And we'll go over here and we'll get the karate all hooked up and ready to go. I suppose, nah, we're not going to scavenge from there. Oh, that's right, we wanted to murder this place. Perhaps that is what we'll do instead. Alright, and we're going to scavenge some food and other various goodies. And yeah, that's going to be the play. Let's see if it works. Extra danger. Workshop reclaimed. The 812 mark reclaimed really quickly. Nice. Spotted food. Found materials. Everything is working according to plan. Alright, we must murder some Zambies, and we can do that. Additionally, it looks like there's some housing here. There's only 2 zombies to kill. Let's hope that that's going to be okay. Is everyone else still doing what they're doing? Yep. Apparently there's a dangerous mass of Zedfus over here, which sucks, but it is simply what it is. Alright, yeah, if we didn't find anything, that sucks. And more Zambies. Alright, so he's no longer finding stuff. But he can definitely farm better up there than in other places. And we did manage to slaughter that individual. We can reclaim this building. And what kind of defense can we put up? Apparently a pretty good one. Well played, sir. Well played. Meanwhile, back at Cat's Lair. Now, apparently Aaron Ayeo's crowbar has gone missing, and he's convinced somebody in our fort stole it. He's furious. I'm worried about what he might do if left to his own devices, assuming he can find the thief without our help, that is. We'll talk to everyone. I lectured to the fort for almost an hour about personal possessions and messing with the assignment of equipment, but nobody came forward to admit they'd stolen the crowbar. Can't say I didn't try. Well, Aaron's still unhappy. He thinks he could have gotten it back if we did things his way. Well, he can go suck lemons, because we do things my way. It's my way or the highway. Or something like that. It's fine. Alright, our builders need to probably build something, I would imagine. I guess we can just clear out... Oop, nope. There we go. We can clear out some zombies with them. I mean, they're not really designed for that, but it works. Alright, the zombie killing is real. We can reclaim another building, because our guys are bosses, our little superhero dudes. It's fine. We still need more survivors. We are just completely running dry on the survivor issue. Alright, zombies are killed. The park was reclaimed. Zombies are back to normal. 7 more buildings to reclaim. And these guys are still here. There's no way to... yeah, no safe way to do battle with them. It's okay. Well, the food is on the rise, and that's a good sign. Let's see. What should we do next? I imagine we can't clear the... oh, we might be able to clear out the karate center. I'd like to clear that out with one of our boys once we're done here. Alright, the zombies were killed there, so we're going to send you on over. then we're going to come down here and we're going to get rid of these stupid Zambies because we can't... Oh. Alright, looks like... Whoops, too far. Looks like we're going to need all 3 of our guys. And it looks like we can talk to Daryl Albert. What do you have to say to us? I'm getting closer with Daryl Albert today. I know Daryl Albert today. He told me, "Hey there, how you doing? Me, I'm just happy to have solid ground under my feet again. I spent most of my life at sea on one boat or another. You never realize how much a death trap those things are until you get stuck on one crawling with undead. Meeting your maker by drowning or having a zombie slowly peel off your skin ain't no choice a man should have to make." What perk should Daryl get? I don't know. Let's see. We can give him a crafter one, which does sound fantastic. And in fact, I think that might be the play. Extra items at the workshop. Absolutely. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Alright, so that's going to be the plan. We're going to go murder those Zambies, and then we're going to go reclaim, I don't know, something else eventually. Alright, 7 buildings to go, and then victory will be, oh my goodness, will be ours. Bunny Wunnies. I found some rabbits out in the restaurant while we were killing zombies. Somebody must have opened their hatch to let them go free when the infection first started. There are like dozens of little critters now. Should we eat them or what? We could eat half of them, or we could keep them as pets, or eat all of them. Well, I'm a pretty big fan of bunny murder most of the time, like in games such as Don't Starve and the like, but I'll keep them as pets. Rabbits for everyone! While not providing any real material benefits, it's hard to beat the feeling of soft rabbit fur against your face. Nuzzle wuzzle, little wabby wubbits. Wubby wabbits? Wabby wabbits? I love you. Alright. There you go, guys. You get to hear me say, I love you. I know. Creepy, isn't it? I agree. Wow, they are taking their sweet time murdering those zombies. How about instead, we reclaim this before something terrible happens? And, ooh. This could get sticky. Alright, well, we definitely don't want to do that. What if we stay here and we go into guard... Oh, that's not going to work either. Alright. What if we go here and we also go on guard... Nope, that's not going to work. We also go on guard... That's not working. What if you come here and you farm, and then we split the wickeds here? Aha! Nope. Well, I mean, it's something. It's not great. 13% danger. I think we can roll with those odds. We did damage some of the masked Zambies over here. I mean, we'll see. We shall see. I guess it's time for the next day. There are 9 of us now, and our little chunk of Portland is starting to be downright livable. It's almost big enough that we're going to need a proper government to run things soon. Okay, there's our progress report. The graveyard has been reclaimed, which is pretty darn cool, by the way. For all those scoring at home, we'll go back to our zombie murder over there. And I guess we have to hold until the zombies decide to make their move. Alright, and there it is. The move has been made, and you know when we're having an easy time defending the fort when you're coming up with little songs during the fight. 3 little zombies all in a row, pop goes their head, and down they go. Alright. I like it. Alright, what chance do we have of a zombie murder? Not super great. Alright, what chance do we have of zombie non-murder? Alright, so they're actually fine holding that. You can go over there and clear that out, and we can come over here and maybe take the church? I don't know, we need to start doing some scouting though soon. Ion Lloyd. Alright, what do you have to say to me, buddy? We're gonna call him Lone Lloyd, because it's Ion, or something. Ion Lloyd. Open up to me today, he told me. You haven't seen any children around here, have you? I can't stand children with their slingshots and their chewing gum, and their beady little eyes watching your every move. What? Just wait until a gang of them have you cornered in a school cafeteria on a dark and rainy afternoon, and we'll see how much you like it. They're worse than the Zed, let me tell you. What perk should he get? Well, I think... St. Michael's Dropout? What? Increases sway with St. Michael's. Huh. That's pretty interesting. We're gonna go with Hoarder, though. That's just too good not to get. Yeah, so... And junk and stuff. Well, we have our 50 food maxed. I think that's more than fine. We're going to go over here and do some scoutation. And something happened. What happened? Oh, did I move you idiots over here instead of you having to defend? You guys are supposed to be the idiots coming to do this. Not them. Gosh. These people. Alright, so I'm sure you guys noticed that before, and I'm glad that I noticed it before the thing was done. We can now upgrade our buildings with the basic watchtowers. These simple structures will give our guards a better view of the surrounding blocks, and our snipers a good place to shoot from. Cool. Alright, folks, let's see. Hunting didn't net much. Scouted and a church reclaimed. We're down to only needing 5 buildings more before we're victorious in all things. Alright, well, I guess we should do some karate. We scouted, and the scouting didn't really show us much. We'll continue to scout. The moss of zombies need to do something. Alright, let's take a look here. We could upgrade. Huh. We could add stationary defenses faster with better builders. Huh, interesting. Alright, well, we've learned watchtowers, power generators, and attract survivors. I like that idea. So that's going to be our next goal here. And it looks like there's not much for us to do. Oh no, a zombie mob was spotted. There's something moving out there in the city, something big. Looks like a mob of 60 or more zombies on the move, shuffling our way. I'd estimate they're going to reach us in about 2 days. We better get ready for them when they do. Okay, well, we don't really have the time to wait for this blob of enemies to attack us. So, that being said, we're going to have to go all in here and try to do some zombie murder, because if we can't actually manage it, there's going to be some seriously dark juju magumbo going on. And I don't like those odds. I mean, are we even increasing our odds at this point? I don't think so. I don't think we're actually doing anything to help us. So, that being said, let's send our people back on the hunting trail. I'll just have you sit there. Sit there. Have you to continue scouting. Are we even... Oh, over there. Okay. So are we even sure where the rest of the... Oh gosh. Where the rest of the Zambies are at this point? Alright, well, we'll reclaim another farm over here, but this is looking pretty bad right now. The dojo reclaimed. Alright, what do we have? Normal folks there. Alright. Turns out Cormac Hanlon got bit in the last zombie attack and was trying to hide it from us. Yet he's not showing any symptoms yet. But the rest of the guys aren't too happy with having him walk around the camp like this. He says he feels fine, just wants us to leave him alone. Wait and keep an eye on him. Cormac turned zombie overnight, and the Bastage almost took Masaru with him. Wasn't life-threatening, but Masaru will need a day or 2 to recover. Well, that's not good, because that really cripples us. Well, looks like we're going to be losing a thing from a zombie mob now. There's not much we can do about it. That's pretty poopy. Well, what if... Hold on, stop it. You, come down here. What if... we try to defend? Looks like we're actually able to defend quite well. Well, what are you offering here? 17% damage or danger? I can live with that. I'm gonna have to try and do some extra guard duty stuff here. This is not going well for us, I'm not gonna lie. 25%. Alright, well, it is what it is. It's where we're standing right now, so let's hope for the best. We can't hold them off for long. We need a plan. There's a lot of junk around here. We could use our spare building materials to set up a quick barricade. Yeah, let's do that. The zombies punched straight through our crude walls like they were made of packing peanuts. To be fair, the styrofoam was probably a poor choice of material to use. And Peter was injured. Well, that's not fantastic. But we did hold the line. But again, we're not looking super good right now. Alright, zombie mob attack imminent, and it went by. Well, it's unfortunate. Alright, well, we waited the next day. The zombies are still massing. Looks like they'll be back up in 3, 2... Gustav's getting into the mercenary business. Oh, okay. Hire the muscle. Pick something to hurt, huh? If nothing else, Gustav's thugs are thorough. As soon as we handed over the food, they marched off to the workshop and started making zombie giblets, or giblets, out of anything that moved. They even offered to bring us back a trophy. I thanked them, but I've already seen enough rotting heads to last me a lifetime. Alright, well, that is one problem now completely solved. And that makes me a little bit happy that we no longer have to worry about horrible, awful death things happening to us. Alright, what are we going to do next? I have no idea, but it would have been nice had we gotten a few more survivors through all of this. But even though we did not, I'm okay with this. Alright, we're going to hunt from here. To get you back on your farm where you belong, my friend. And you are going to go back and continue with your very important research. Okay, and our builder, I guess just come down there. You two can both hunt too, I suppose. It is what it is. Alright, so murder. Oh, what's this dude? Must be a scavenger. He looks more like a thief in the night. You know how that goes, guys. You know how that goes. Alright, our injuries are healed. We're back up to full power. And ready to murder. In theory. Alright, we're going to do some more scavenging, or scouting as it were, actually. And did we clear out anything yet? I guess we did. We can take over this place. We have plenty of building materials. Yeah, it's unfortunate. But hey, we're hanging in there. We did lose one of our battlers, though, which is not great. Alright, food, resources, restaurant. Was reclaimed. Okay. I suppose at some point we're going to have to reclaim something else, so we're going to get started on that. And I guess we'll go to in attack and start clearing out the zombies there. Sorry, you need to continue to scout, my friend. We need to find a survivor. Without survivors, the world will end, and so will we. Nope. What about you? Nope. And you? Nope. Alright, well, I suppose you can scout. And you can scout, maybe. I don't know, maybe they'll get eaten. I'm not entirely certain. Alright, looks like the scouting worked. Scouted, spotted, spotted, spooky scout. Murdered the Zambies, More scouting. More scouting at the mall. The mall's probably a good place to find a survivor. Continue to scout. And everyone else is still doing something? Yep, looks that way. Dogs attack, okay. A pack of wild dogs dug their way under our walls today, and we're halfway done digging into our food supply shed, but our own pup, Mr. Peanut Butter, chased them off. I'm so proud of that little booger right now. Good boy, Mr. Peanut Butter. Good boy. Yeah, Mr. Peanut Butter doing work. What? Alright, nothing super great still. I mean, with all the scouting, you would expect us to be doing a little bit better, but nope. That is not the case. Alright, we're going to scout there. We're going to reclaim this. If we could, but in fact, we cannot. Alright, you are going to murder this then, and then we'll reclaim that later. We're going to continue our scouting ways. And hope for the very best. Alright, everyone is still doing a task. Everyone is. Good. Good. Zombies killed, spotted, scouted. Ooh, we have a couple orange ones, huh? Alright, we'll continue to scout. We will also, I don't know, maybe clear out this. And what else? What else can we do? I guess we can scout out this way. Our other builder can scout over here. I'm okay with these things. And we have 2 buildings left to reclaim, which we're about to do one more, and then that will pretty much end this map, guys. And probably going to end the LP, just so you guys know. I was only going to plan to go through a couple of maps, because the game gets a little bit more difficult, and you'll see there's more things to do. But in reality, it's going to be starting over again and again and again. And there's a storyline. I mean, the storyline's not bad, and you can follow it along, but I feel like it's just going to be too much of the same thing over and over again. That you folks might start getting like, alright, well, we've already seen this, or we can skip the first 5 episodes or something, because it's exactly the same thing. So I figured that maybe I should do it a little bit differently. And give you guys a couple of maps just to show you, and in hindsight, what I should have probably have done was played one of the just like random maps that allows us to have everything unlockable, and we can just grab ourselves 25 city blocks at any point and win that way. But I did not do that, unfortunately. That was not my play, and, well, this is what you guys get. This is what you get. I had to practice my art skills making big graffiti murals around the city that point the way to our fort. On some, the text is so stylized you can't really read it, but what's important is it looks awesome. The great thing about using signs to attract survivors is that zombies can't read, so we don't have to worry about attracting them too. Let's just hope that the living who see those signs all have good intentions. Alright, I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, we're going to come back over here, and I guess we can research out improved teaching. Meh. I said meh. We'll go here, we'll scout this out, and I believe... Oh, there's a bunch of nasty Zambies over here. I believe we can just go reclaim this, and maybe defend against this guy? There it is. Is everyone else doing something? Except for you. Let's go scout this one out. And I think this is about it, ladies and gentlemen. A city on the grow. Now that we've grown big enough and people feel safe inside the walls, some of the old problems are coming back. Survivors are starting to bicker. It's time for the government. We can build a city hall. Oh, that's right. We get to a certain point, then we build a city hall. So there may be a little bit more to it than this right now, guys. Or maybe once we build a city hall, that's going to be it. So we'll see. We shall see. However, we do have our builders, and they are ready to build a city hall. So I suppose we can do it right here. Or not. Or somewhere else entirely. That's possible too. Let's have them go there. I want to take a look. Karate skills aren't useful post-apocalypse as you'd think. Going hand-to-hand with Zed is only for the desperate and the mad. Alright, sounds like we can rebuild this into the town hall, which is right here. Alright, so our town hall is going to be right on the outskirts of our little village here. That's okay, I'm okay with that. I can accept it and move on. We're going to do some more scouting over in this area. And who knows what's going to happen next. Alright, looks like we're going to fight off these. I know we're supposed to be scared of them, but it's a little hard when they keep tripping over themselves. Yep, we read this one before. Blood and ice cream. A pair of guys showed up at our gate today. One a hefty guy with a shotgun on his back, the other a wiry, balding guy with a cricket bat. They said they were a couple of former cops who'd taken to traveling the world after it ended, killing Zed and meeting interesting folk along the way. They cracked jokes like there was nothing wrong out there, no apocalypse, no end of the world. It was refreshing. They said they'd kill for one of those old prepackaged ice cream cones if we had any. Is that a joke too? Alright, dig up an ice cream cone. Need an 812 mart. Alright. They don't know the city had no power for years, right? Or they do know. They do know. They said yes, of course, but they wanted to see the wrapper for nostalgia's sake. Okay. I took them to our 812 mart, and we dug up a cornetto out of the soupy, slimy mess that used to be an ice cream freezer. I can almost taste it, breathed one, and the other agreed. And thanks, the skinny one gave me his cricket bat. I joked that they must have some pretty damn big crickets where they come from to need such a heavy piece of wood to beat them down. He said, man, you have no idea. Well, we got a cricket bat out of that whole ordeal. I am okay with that. I am very okay with it. Alright, cool. So we killed those Zambies in quite the spectacular fashion, and now we're going to defend against these guys. Additionally, we need more scouting, and we are just not finding any survivors at this point. We do, however, have some new equipment that we can fork over. And apparently +3, and we get recreation, which is +2. Okay, so we're going to give him that bat, and that is going to be that. I'm okay with this. Onward we go. Told the adventure will go. The city hall should be built, I would say, in another 2 or 3 days. About minimum. Or post maximum? I don't know. It's fine. Alright, still waiting on those guys to do whatever it is they're going to do. We're going to end the turn. We've scouted and scouted. And, aha! We spotted a survivor. That is what I have been looking for quite some time. We'll continue to expand our knowledge of the surrounding area. And it looks like it's a zombie battle time. And there's a zombie mob spotted. No sweat. Did you know the undead can't swim? On a related note, we've got a swimming pool we need to empty now. Who knew? City Hall complete. Alright. The flags on the City Hall are snapping in the wind. Alright, fine. Let's start our constitution. Alright, we're going to go over this stuff. We're going to go with... repopulating the world. Yeah. Alright, the leader, of course, chooses the policy. Now, you know, we'll do it a little bit different. All survivors vote on the policies. Alright, people share all resources. Some shared, some... Okay, there we go. We're going to go with different stuff than we did last time. Randomly assigned. We did favor the hardest workers, favor the skilled survivors. Random luxury assignments, okay. And crime and punishment. Take away their luxuries, put criminals in jail, kick them out of the fort. Capital, cannibal, punishment. We'll put them in jail this time. And let's see, take care of our own, help our allies, help anyone who needs it. We'll help our allies this time around. We are a communist democracy. We could be Chairman Peter. I like it. We're gonna be Prime Minister Peter. There we go. You can now meet with other factions at their fort. Cool. Alright, so we've done that. Ally or eliminate 2 factions. Oh, good. So there is going to be quite a bit more to play. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Very cool. Alright, so this is not going to end quite as quickly as I was hoping. Or, sorry, not hoping. That was actually the wrong word. It wasn't a Freudian slip or anything else. I assumed. I was assuming it was going to end just as quickly as the other one did. So I was hoping it would actually go longer, and in fact it looks like it's going to. So I'm pretty happy about that. I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty excited. I'm stoked, as they say. So that is that. And we're going to eventually come over here and deal with this, but for now, we don't really have a play. So we're going to come down here and scout. It looks like it's going to be next day time. Alright, assigning equipment. I'm sick of everyone coming to me when there's a new gun or tool to be handed out. We should define a fort-wide policy for this. The problem is, who gets the good stuff? Alright, let the people vote. It makes sense to have a few well-equipped people to do the important work around here, so the best builders will get the best tools, the best soldiers will get the best guns. People are going to complain, but I'll tell the whiners to go do target practice with a pea shooter until they're good enough for a real weapon. Alright, there we go. New equipment is optimally distributed, causes unhappiness. Well, it is simply what it is. So be it. Alright, and we spotted some more survivors down there. It looks like we're going to have to go and do some murderous things relatively soon here. And I suppose we can scout out over here, but it looks like we're going to have to fall back. And it looks like we're going to have to maybe try to murder... Oh, man. We're just not going to have any luck, are we? This is going to be how this all plays out. Alright, well, whatever. What about you guys defending? Is there any merit to that? Nope. There is not a single bit of merit to that. Is there anything else you can even do at this point? It doesn't look like it. Well, I suppose the workshop is something you could do. We'll reclaim that. Next day. I was summoned to meet with Rufus this week at the St. Michael's Fort. He was disappointed that we didn't speak to them before deciding on our new government, but understood. We are different people with different values, he said, but I think we can find a way to become allies and share the governance of Portland. Apologize, sure. Rufus seemed surprised that I would apologize. He thanked me and hoped our people can work together. He suggested we come by and meet with him sometime. Alright. Okay, well, the attack is imminent. Right there. Oh my gosh, there's so many zombies. We are in so much trouble right now. Workshop was reclaimed. Let's get the heck away from this area. And I don't know, can we kill this? Yeah, let's kill that with you. Wow, this is just so not good. And we have a 90% danger to fort right now. That is not the play. Can we defend here? Is that a thing? If we do that, it's not really... So it's there that we're going to have to defend, huh? What are you gonna do? 19? Okay, well, I mean, that's the best we have to offer. 17%. Oh man, this is so bad. Alright, whatever. It's the play that we have right now that we're gonna have to roll with. Oh, you moved there, of all places. Okay, they'll be through any minute now. Our construction expert Francesco Redfield thinks he could slap together a makeshift catapult using some building materials. That's pretty funny. Or a couple of Gustav's mercenaries were nearby and came running. They'll help us out, but it's going to cost us. Let's hire the mercenaries. Gustav's mercenaries made short work of the zombies, and we paid them well. It's a little suspicious that they happened to be there at just the right time, but let's just be thankful that we're all still alive. And safe. Alright, some people used to think that they were visual learners, or that there were visual learners and audio learners, but I'm pretty sure that was a bunch of BS made up by psychologists to justify their paychecks. There are a lot of different ways to learn, but the most effective way is to learn by doing. So we're going to go with a more hands-on approach to teaching from now on, which is easy because there's a hell of a lot of stuff that needs to be done around here. Why shoot at targets when there are real zombies that need killing? Alright, cool. Okay, so that whole scenario just played out. I'm okay with that. We're going to defend from here, and can you defend from there somewhat effectively? Nope. What about there? It seems okay. And what can you guys do? Whatever. It's fine. Alright, you need to research something else, good sir, and we need to break off this episode. Alright, less danger from distance. Okay, or we're going to do that one. We're going to do that one. Alright folks, going to break off the episode after this turn. Let's see if any of the zombies decide to attack. Apparently they didn't. We'll try one more day. Foreign relations. I was summoned to meet with the Lud this week at the Luddy Fort. The mood was tense. They offered that, they're offended that we officially formed a new government for Portland without consulting them first. Lud warned me that they're taking our recent political actions as aggressive move against them. We have no intention to live under your new laws, he told me, and if you continue to lay false claims to the city, we may be forced to go to war. Alright, well, I will apologize for now. He seems surprised and hoped blah blah blah, same thing as before. I'm going to be nice right now. We may go to war with one of them, but not quite yet. I would much rather not run into that issue. Where is this at now? Oh, good, we have more problems ahead of us. Wonderful. Alright, good. The first of the zombies are coming, and we will break it off real soon. I need to thank whoever's idea it was to cover our walls with old saw blades. The Zed attacked today and almost took care of themselves with almost no help from us. Okay. Ooh, faction deserters. Someone named Danny Northway stopped by the fort today. Until this morning, he was one of the Luddites, or Luddies, or Luddies, or Luddies. Anyway, but he said they'd sent him on one dangerous mission too many, and it was time for him to get out of there. I know Lud and the Luddies will be annoyed if we poach one of their people, though. Should we let this guy join us? We're going to talk to the Luddies. Lud was unhappy to hear about the deserter from us, but agreed there'd be no hard feelings. Welcome to the team, Danny. Welcome to the team. Alright, problem solved-ish. There are so many zombies. So little time. Oh, cool, he's another researcher. Get over there and help. Alright, you are going back on defense duty. You are going to come all the way down here and defend as well. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is right where we're going to break off the episode. Hopefully you had some fun. It looks like we have a little bit more to do on this map, and I think our first goal, if you want to call it that, should be securing the area around us before we start going and doing the whole political side of things. So basically what I'm saying is we need to clear out like all of this stuff, claim it, claim all the stuff down here. Oh, there's a giant horde coming, or mob. That's fantastic. Alright, so 5 days before we have to battle them. It is simply what it is. And until the very next episode, folks, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.